15 years ago, I was on a Ho season's holiday in Bournemouth, and I went to the summer cabaret. It was pretty mediocre. Then one man came on and raised the roof. He made me laugh quite literally like a drain. After the show, I went backstage and I said to him, "I'm Alan Partridge. If I ever get my own TV series, I promise to give you a big break." Remember, this is 15 years ago. Well, tonight I intend to honour that pledge by introducing a very special entertainer. Hold on to your sides, they might just split, as I welcome on Joe Beasley and Cheeky Monkey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name's Joe Beasley, and hey, this is Cheeky Monkey, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's a great privilege to be here on the Alan Partridge Show, knowing me, knowing you. And I was thinking to myself in the dressing room, that's an ABBA song, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So here's a little joke, right? What do you get if you cross Fred Flintstone? No, not what if you cross. What do you get if you? What does a Swedish Fred Flintstone say? Yabba dabba doo! No, he says, oh, abba dabba doo! Abba dabba doo, that's what he says. So then, hey, other week, pack it in you. The other week, stop it. The other week, me and Cheeky Monkey, we went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, right? And at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I don't know if you know this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but you've got the biggest roller coaster in the world. It's massive, isn't it? And we went up the Big Dipper. Oh, God. We went up the Big Dipper. And we were on the Big Dipper, right? And we're going about 200 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour on the Big Dipper. And we go on the Big Dipper, right? And we come round the corner. And Cheeky Monkey, right? We're on the Big Dipper, right? No. Oh, you cheeky monkey. He's made me forget. It's his fault, ladies and gentlemen. He's made me forget. He's always doing that, ladies, and made me forget. Forget the joke there. Cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Beasley and Cheeky Monkey.
I don't want to have to read you the riot act here, but I am going to have to read you some extracts from the riot act. Like, section 1, paragraph 1, don't leave your boss twisting in the wind and then burst in late, smelling like a pissed seaside donkey. The British are coming.
Look, all right, so I was late for the meeting, son. I am sorry, but it's not like I threw up in there, is it?
No, you're right. I'm being unfair. I should be thanking you for not throwing up. Well done. You're a star. And you didn't wet yourself, did you? You're in the right city. You didn't say anything overtly racist. You didn't pull your dick out and start plucking it and shouting Willy Banjo. No, I'm being really unfair. You'd got so much right without actually being there for the beginning of one of the most important moments of my career. Thanks. You're a legend.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart.
I saw that. Brick killed a guy. Did you throw a trident?
Yeah, there were horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
Brick, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You should find yourself a safe house or a relative close by. Lay low for a while, because you're probably wanted for murder.
I'm sorry, I can't go through with this because I can't get it off my mind, Allison. It's obsessing me.
Oh, I'm getting tired of it. I need your attention.
But it doesn't make any sense. He drove past the book depository, and the police said conclusively that it was an exit wound. So how is it possible for Oswald to have fired from 2 angles at once? It doesn't make sense.
Ozzy.
I'll tell you this. He was not marksman enough to hit a moving target at that range. But if there was a second assassin, that's it.
It's a little-known fact that had Hitler successfully invaded, he'd planned to make his victory speech from Norwich City Hall. It's easy to see why. There's a very imposing, brutal quality to the architecture that Hitler would have absolutely loved. But it sends a chill down your spine, even factoring in the cold day. Just imagine.
Nicht in einer so wise. But like a miniature Buddha, covered in hair. Come again? You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please. Huh? You pooped in the refrigerator? And you ate a whole wheel of cheese? How'd you do that? It's actually, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Look at this. Yellow, red, blue, all the colors. Do you think I can't live without this? Take them away, Phil.
Gloria, we all know you'd be fine without underwear. I mean, we know it's not about that.
Is this my little poopy? Poopy, 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 poopy. Good morning, my little bride. Time to get up. Time for yum-yums.
Birthed a litter of kittens. Must have been 30 of them. And there was this one little runt that wanted to get up there and couldn't really get access to the teat. I went in and just simply, just into a little saucer. And then took the saucer and fed it to Geppetto. That's what I named him, Geppetto.
I had no idea you could milk a cat.
Oh, yeah, you can milk anything with nipples.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
I'm writing the screenplay, and I find the whole process absolutely exhilarating.
What's yours about, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, how best to explain it? You've seen me in X-Men.
Yeah.
The character I am, Professor Charles Xavier. If you remember, he can control things with the power of his mind. Can make people do things and see things. So I thought, what if you can do that for real? I mean, not in a comic book world, but in the real world.
All right.
So in my film, I play a man who controls the world with his mind.
Right. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, for instance, I'm walking along, and I see this beautiful girl, and I think I'd like to see her naked, and so all her clothes fall off.
All her clothes fall off?
Yes, and she's scrabbling around to get them back on again, but even before she can get her knickers on, I've seen everything. I've seen it all.
Okay. It's a comedy, is it?
No. It's about what would happen, if these things were possible.
What's the story, though? What's the...
Well, I do other stuff, like I'm riding my bike in the park, and this policewoman says, "Oi, you can't ride your bike on the grass," and I go, "Oh, no," and her uniform falls off, and she goes, "Ah!" and she's trying to cover up, but I've seen everything. Anyway, and I get on my bike, I ride off. On the grass.
I was a sophomore in college. The university I went to decided they needed to raise tuition. A classmate of mine, Brenda, in an effort to raise money and stay in school, came up with a nifty plan where she thought she'd date guys and charge them money.
I go on dates all the time with a whole bunch of, boys and stuff. And I kind of need somebody to help me out, like, my partner in crime.
Yeah, I could make a schedule.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Provide transportation services.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time.
Thanks so much for asking. She said she needed my help to make sure that the dates went okay and that the guys paid her. She said she'd give me a percentage.
Oh my God, you were a pimp.
What? God, no. No, I was just trying to help a friend. We started making a lot of money. And wouldn't you know it, some of Brenda's girlfriends decided they wanted to be a part of it. Pretty soon, there were about 14 ladies that I was protecting while they gave me money.
That's called a stable horse.
We decided I shouldn't use my real name. So we came up with the name Gator. Anyway, one day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see. I mean, I had gotten out of control and I didn't even realize it.
can't have a conscience in the pimp game.
Look at the grace, the beauty. They almost have it. Until...
Oh my gosh. I hear you're a racist now, Father. What? How did you get interested in that type of thing?
I've always had trouble with communication. And it started at home. Nobody could ever talk to me. You say, Dad? You say, what? And everybody I knew was the same, all my friends. And the people couldn't communicate properly with them. They didn't talk about generation gaps because it wasn't a problem. You just battered the children and stupid person. And on it went. It was just, but they used to say strange things to you. Say, can I go out on my bike? What? Bike? I'll give you a bike. I've got a bike. Don't talk to me like that. And don't think that about me, boy. Can I go to the pictures? What? Pictures, is it? Oh, pictures, you, my lad.
Flash by name, Flash by nature. Hooray!
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been? Woof! But I'm here now. Who is that?
I don't know, but he's in your place.
Not for long. Thanks, bridesmaid. Like the beard. Gives me something to hang on to. So my old mate Eddie's getting hitched, eh? What's the matter? Can't stand the pace of the in-crowd? Hi, Queenie. You look sexy. Whoa. But listen, wear your hair long. I prefer it that way.
I've got such a crush on him.
And Melchi! Still worshipping God? Last thing I heard, he started worshipping me. Nursey! I like it, firm and fruity. Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket? Down, boy, down!